You know, that's what it's been like in this campaign for 6 weeks. Our guy has been standing up for everything that is right, and everything that is hopeful, and everything that will bring this country together. And he took body blows for us every single day, day after day after day. And I know that many of you felt what he was feeling during that time. And I want to tell you that that part of the campaign is over. That's completely done with, and we are moving on now with him to unify this country, to bring across Barack Obama's vision of America to the next election. We're so lucky because we have really, for the first time in 40 years, two very different visions of the United States being presented, and we're going to get to make our choice about what kind of country we want to be. You know, if I had told you all 8 years ago that in the United States of America we would be wiretapping people without warrants, you would not have believed me. If I had told you that we in the United States were going to commit the kinds of abuses on our prisoners of war that we did at Abu Ghraib, you would not have believed me. For this entire century, the American soldier has been a symbol of freedom. When people in any foreign country saw an American soldier, they knew they were going to be safe. They knew they would be taken care of. They would be given the food and the water and the shelter that they needed. And that's the kind of America Barack Obama is going to bring back. If you think, you know, our guys are flying over Iran every day, and rightfully so. If one of those pilots, and there's many pilots from this base that are flying over there, half the pilots are over in Iraq right now. If one of those guys were to be shot down, taken into a room, held awake for 4 days, put in freezing cold, naked, and then placed on a board and had a plastic bag stuffed down their throat with water pouring down. Is there a general in this country who would not say that that is torture? Is there an admiral? Is there a single politician in this country who would not say that is torture? We need to change that in this country. We need a very fundamental change. And this is the only man who is offering that. He's, you know, when you look at the problems with education in this state, this is absolutely devastating. Not just to the populations on the reservations, but to kids in school here. And Barack Obama is preparing to take on the most powerful interests in this country, which are the most powerful interests in the world. They are entrenched. He is going to take on healthcare, and he's going to take on the, the energy companies, and he's going to take on education. And if you think for 1 minute that these guys are going to roll over and let us change the way education is divvied up in this country and make it fair in South Dakota and across the United States, you are very wrong. It's going to take the work of everybody in this room and people in rooms like this all around the country to make those changes. But I see it happening. I see it beginning. And I'm grateful, so grateful for your help. And so before we came out here, we had my mother's 80th birthday, and when Senator Obama asked my mom to come out, my mother called me, and I made one promise to her, which was that she would not have to speak to a group. But if you guys ask, well, if you guys clap once, I'm sure my mother will come up here.
What is the Native American word for spank? Down at the bottom of the line right now. I would just like to thank you for a wonderful opportunity that the tribes gave the Robert F. Kennedy Memorial in the first few years of our existence after we lost Max's dad. We were able to build the first American Indian school just for the tribes and taught by the tribes. But thank you, and I know you will overlook anything that Max said that might have given you offense. Anyway, it's great to be back in what I figure is my own family's native land, South Dakota. Thank you.
We have a chant in the Obama campaign where I say fired up, and then you say ready to go. So I'm going to ask you to do that once, and I want everybody across South Dakota to hear it. So are you ready to fire it up? Fired up! Ready to go! Fired up! Ready to go! Fired up! Ready to go! Thank you all so much. Make sure you go out and vote. Early vote. Get your friends to vote. Make the phone calls. Bring the people out. And win this state for Obama. We'll go on. We'll win the general election. And we're going to change this country. Thank you all very much. And thank you, Bill.